Okay, this is a quick video about modifications I've made to this Freewing F-14. I guess we'll start with the rear and work our way forward. The first thing is the elevator servos. The elevator servos were replaced with Hitec 5085s, and one of them had to be reversed. I used the Hitec DPC11 programmer to reverse one of those servos. The push rod for the elevator has been reinforced with the aluminum tube. That tube size is this. Let's see if it'll focus. It's 7/32, it says, and there's the millimeter size. It just fits right over the control, the connectors, and keeps them in place. And the main gears were reinforced using these carbon sheets. I had to order 2.5 millimeter sheets, and I actually glued them together using Shoe Goo. And the actual I think it's the height of these together comes out to maybe about 0.7 millimeters. The width of this is 15 millimeters, and it sits. You slide that right down in here, and then the inner one. The inner one had to have a notch cut out because there's a spar, that carbon spar that runs through here. The outer one comes to rest right where that spar ends. The inner one, like I said, has to have that notch cut out to sit on top of that spar. This modification is actually found on the RC Group's website for this twin 64mm Tomcat. You can find that, and I'll try to find that post and link that down in the video description. Now, same thing as the elevator push rod. The push rods for the swing wing were reinforced using this aluminum tubing. Let's see, let it focus. It's this size here. It's just to keep it from bowing, and let's see. This runs on the 5000 SMC 5000 pack. It's the regular Lipo. It's not the high voltage one. It sits there for me to get the stock CG. Where this mark is, it actually lines up with this post here. Oh, and there's a dab of hot glue on top of there just to keep that nut in place, to keep it from backing out. The last modification, that's right. I don't know if this camera's gonna catch it, but in that support there's a little brass rod in there. You can use a servo rod or anything. It's just to reinforce this plastic to keep it from snapping. And then the spring nose gear was replaced with fuel tubing. It was actually this fuel tubing that replaced it. It's the Dubro medium size. It fits perfectly in here. And silicone O-ring grease was used to lubricate that. Oh, and also, well, the prior grease that was in there had to be removed as well for the spring. Those are the, I think I covered all the modifications made to this. And so next time out at the field, I guess we'll see how everything goes.